All right, so another evening in the garage. I am right now. I am checking. When I said I felt like I heard a noise, my brother came over. He said he didn't feel like it was a knock, like a rod or something. He felt like it was a misfire that I was hearing, which could be 100% true. So misfire, you kind of have to track it down. Unfortunately, this ECU does not necessarily do a check engine light, so got to resort to old school methods. So like right now, I'm basically almost done, but I'm doing compression tests, and they pretty much all look like this. And my engine's not super high compression, so it ain't gonna be in that 210, 240, whatever range. I don't know, but yeah. So just doing it the old school method. I got a couple more to go, so I'm gonna get back to it so I can get this thing figured out. So I just got an old compression test kit. Then you just kind of come in here, spark plug wire off, spark plug out. Then you just take the hose part of that kit, get whatever end fits for yours. There we go. Get whatever end fits for yours. Put this in. Then you put it on the end of that, and make sure that I always turn my fuel pump off. That way I'm not pumping fuel in it, flooding the engine. And I mean, really, you're turning the engine over, so if you want to, you could just unhook it like that, and then start it, let it kind of rotate a few times. And then after that, you should have a reading. So that's how I do it. If you're a super pro and you do it different, then whoop-de-freaking do. So you set up your gauge, come in, crank it over a few times. That's how that works. I like to give it a few little crankovers, and then also, my battery thing that kind of keeps my battery refreshed, that I used to use in my audio shop, is what I keep on my battery while I'm doing this too. Because you crank it over a few times. If you got a pretty big motor or a big cam or whatever you got in your car, it'll kill your battery. But what I also like about it, if you notice how it just went straight to where it's at, like it didn't kind of build it, 20, 30, 60, 70, 80, 110, 115, 120, that's a good sign too. So that's a good little number. And it was always in this range, even when I first put it together. So it's good. Got one more to check though. Well, shoot. So all 8 was fine. That's a good sign. I'm thinking I got 2 things to do. One, because I was messing with the timing, I need to redo the fuel as well, which is kind of something I'm working towards. So change up my fuel, see if that changes anything, and then it's probably time I go ahead and put some new Sparkies in there, and see if that helps out too. So I'm gonna do that, but that's gonna happen at a later date. So I did take another ride, and I still don't like the way it sounds. And I think it's about time anyway. So I think I'm gonna pull it out, check everything out, make sure it's straight. See y'all. I don't like this right here either. I don't know if you can hear it. Well, I mean, it's just a real slight knock, but I don't like that. I'd rather pull it out than blow it up. So I think I'm finna clean out the garage a little bit, then get this thing ready to pull it out so I can go through it. Man, things move quick around here. I already started the garage re-clean and everything, so I can turn this car around and go ahead and start pulling these pieces off and get this motor out of here. Go and get my engine hoist and everything. But man, this is terrible. I'm gonna get all this junk out of here, or at least get it picked up and put it in the right spot. But it's gonna be a big trash bin too. So, man, it's about an hour later. It don't even look like I did anything. Golly. I mean, I got the shelves off, so now I'm gonna kind of try to put more stuff on the shelf, condense it all, throw away some boxes, get rid of some stuff. So it ain't always just turning the wrench on the motor, man, or hitting the gas. Sometimes you gotta clean up too. Dang. All right. So here's the thing. Even with the freeze first, and now we've had, just super duper flooding type rains. I guess, Houston is I don't know what's going on with Houston, but whatever. So anyway, haven't really done nothing to the car yet, but I have had a lot of time to think about what I am going to do, and I think this is what we're going to do. But actually, I guess we'll do it this way. Comment what y'all think is the way that I can get another 100, maybe 100, 150, somewhere in between there, horsepower out of this exact same motor. No bore, no stroker, nothing like that. But how I can get another 100, 150 horsepower. I think I know how I'm going to do it. And I'm pretty sure I made the decision to do it. I just, got to turn the car around, get the engine out, buy the parts, get the parts here, and do it. Which it's not going to be a super big deal, but 150 horsepower out of this thing, after the boost and everything. And then update these rings so that I don't have to worry about all this blow by anymore, or blow through, whatever you call it. But how y'all think I can get another 100, 150? Go ahead and comment down below. But just know, finna go ahead and do a couple things to this car. Get this thing together, man. So shoot. Probably have it finished by mid-February, and really I'll let y'all know for sure what's really kind of taking so long is trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with the truck situation. So my truck messed up, and it messed up to the point where I don't have all the tools or space to really fix it, and it's gotten to the point where it's like, man, I could put a few more dollars with it, just buy a much newer, better, or whatever truck, and I think that's probably the route I'm gonna go. But that kind of stuff gets pretty expensive, so just kind of thinking on it. But I say we should be back together and tuning by mid-February, but of course I'll give y'all updates on that stuff. So we're gonna figure that out. But comment how I can get another, or how you think I'm gonna get another 100 to 150 horsepower out of this thing, and get it finished by February without like a stroker kit and all that kind of stuff. So how y'all think we're gonna do it? Go ahead and comment down, and I guess y'all will see the video of it coming out and me taking it apart, put that together.